This is the book of Psalms 92 and 11. My eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. I want to start off saying, Ka'al Ha'olam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wacha Kodash, which means give our praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, which is our Lord and Savior, and to the Holy Spirit. Natham Mashana Kabbalah Hazakarim, Shayaz Allah, which means give the honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach and will well. And Shalom Alabachaya Shayaz Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. And come back again through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wacha Kodash, and Buddha Anah from Jamesh Memphis camp in this the sum of the day, Psalms 92:11. Now let me go to it. Daily vote, Psalms 92:11. So you could do a quick lesson on this. I'm on my lunch break, 4:37 a.m. So I'll be watching that the lesson be edified. So this Psalms 92:11, Psalm of the day. My eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. And that's what we want. That's what our desire is, man. And that's what we hope for, man. And that's what we waiting on, to see the downfall of our enemies, man. But we got to wait. You know what? Let's grab Psalms. Yeah, this is Psalms 37:34. Wait on the Lord and keep His way, and He shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. Exactly, man. But we ought to wait. Like it's saying in the NLT, put your hope in the Lord. You see? Waiting, man. You see? It said, blessed is the man that wait for Him, man. You know what? Let's grab that in the book of Lamentations. What's that? The 3rd chapter. Let me see. Bear with me. Lamentations 3. And 26. I hate when my phone do that, man. Just jump on his own. It said this Lamentations 3 and 26. It is good that man should both hope and cryly wait for the salvation of the Lord. You see? So we ought to wait and hope, you know, cryly wait, man. It say Zephaniah 3:8, wait upon me, you know. You know what? Let's read that. Zephaniah 3:8, just flowing, you know, going through the spirit. Zephaniah 3:8. It said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord. And that's the point. You know, wait, man. Because we gonna see the destruction of the wicked, man, if we endure, man. And not avenge ourselves, man. It said, dearly beloved, and avenge not yourself, in the book of Romans, man. You know, let's grab that. Let the scriptures do the talking, you know. Romans 12 and 19. It said, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, said the Lord. So all we have to do is wait, you know. And we gonna, hey, what do you say, sit back and watch, man. Because the Lord is working, man. You know? So let's grab Psalms 91 and verse 8. It said, only with thy eyes shall they behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right? Only with our eyes, man. If we just sit back and wait, you know, it say him without sin cast the first stone. And guess what? We all sinners, man. You know, so hey, him that without sin is our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. We gotta wait on Him. He gotta pop it off, man. All we gotta do is sit back and watch and prophesy and do the work, man, and endure. You know, and be not afraid when these plagues come upon the earth, these calamities come upon the wicked, man. You see? You know, let's grab the book of Proverbs 3 and 25. Still like it, 441, I praise to Yahweh my shot. But it's Proverbs 3 and 25. It said, be not afraid of some fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it coming. Right, because it's going to come. You see? It's going to come. It said, for the Lord should be thy covenants, and should keep that foot from being taken. Exactly, man. So NLT of verse 25, Proverbs 3 and 25, you need not be afraid of some disasters or the destruction that comes upon the wicked. Right, we don't need to be afraid. And the Lord said He hasn't give us the spirit of fear in the book of 1 Timothy, man. You know? It said, for the Lord is your security. He will keep your foot from being caught in a trap. Exactly, man. He gonna protect us. So we ought not to be afraid, man. You see? So on with our eyes, going back to Psalms 9-11, my eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, and my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. Right, all our enemies, man. The 2/3 are included, man. Our own people is included, man. You see? So we gonna see the destruction of all our enemies, man. And that's what we wait and wait for, man. You know, that's what we desire for, man. That the Lord come back and deliver us, man. And we see the destruction of our enemies, man. He said there be 9 things. So Act 25. It said there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th I will utter my tongue. A man that had joy of his children. And guess what? We don't have joy of our children, man. For the ones that do have children, you're not really enjoying your children. You got Esau want to make them take the jump shot, you know. If your child want to change his plumbing, you know. You see? Esau can take the child, take your child away, you know, from you, man. So you really don't have joy of your children. They in captivity right along with you, man. You know, you got drag queens and so on teaching your children, man. So it said, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. That's the point. And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we wait for. You see? And that's our desire, to see the downfall of our enemies, man. And that's plain. That's what says, suffer patiently the wrath of the Lord that come upon you in the book of Baruch. 4 and I want to say 26. No, 25. It said, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. And what was that wrath? Us being delivered into the hands of the enemies. Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered into the enemies. Right? Us going to captivity, the Israelites, man. The so-called blacks, Spanish, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You see? We moved the Most High to wrath because we disobeyed him, man. We transgressed his words. We didn't keep his laws, statutes, commandments, man. We broke his covenant. So we were sold into bondage, man. And the Lord about to come deliver us again out of bondage, man. The second Exodus, the second deliverance, man. You know? Stone with the elect, you know? Because 2/3 they ain't going to be cut off and die. Zechariah 13:8. You see? So going back to Baruch 4 and 25, it said, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High. For thy enemy had persecuted thee, but thou shalt see his destruction. Exactly, man. So, hey, the Lord said we're going to see his destruction, because he that touches you, touches that apple of my eye, right? So it's going to be a payback. Seeing it's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you. So we're going to see the destruction of our enemies, man. Esau, Edom, you know, the main one on their list. The top one on their list, man. Psalms 83rd chapter. And shall tread upon his neck, right? The big payback, man. Because he that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. Now, let's end it there. In the book of Revelations. Thus said the Bible. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Right, listen up. You know you got ears, right? He that leadeth into captivity should go into captivity. And that's the point. NOT. Anyone who is destined for prison will be taken to prison. And guess what? Esau, Edom is destined to go into prison, man. Look up destined. Because this is a future judgment, man. Ooh, it say of a person future, man. You see? So Esau, Edom will not be saved. The Hamites, the Africans, Arabs, Chinese, Japanese, you know, East Indians. If you're not an Israelite, you going to captivity, man. Thus said the Bible, man. And the main one, Esau, Edom. Amalek, them little hats, you know. I know something in it, but let's grab Jeremiah. I want to say 36. Let me see something. Yep, Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee should be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, right? All our enemies, man. Every one of them should go into captivity, man. You see? And they that spoil thee should be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey, man. That's what we waiting on, man. You see? Thus said the Lord, man. So, right, so Lord willing, you was edified, just going in on that the sum of the day. You know, Psalms 92:11. My eye also should see my desire on my enemies, and my ears should hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. So once again, give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Wachakodash. The bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach them well, peace and love to the elect.